Well, I was awake only 20 minutes ago, and was half an hour ago, and I dozed off to sleep again, and a very funny dream, very strange. I went into a building, and there was someone arriving, presumably on train, and he was in a dark suit, and he was clearly a minister, an older man. I'll take your bag for you. I hoped his bag was light enough, not too heavy, and it was okay. And we went out of the building. He had someone else with him, but they were still coming down, apparently. I couldn't find the car. We looked around just where I normally sort of park. It wasn't there. Oh. Where did I park the car? Anyway, we then continued looking, and now this is the bizarre bit that I didn't realise. We were driving around looking for my car. This was the next, the dream had become this. And I went all the way around the sort of little network of roads that were, I suppose, near the station, and I thought, sorry, I can't see it. I have to take you back to where you were. And I was thinking I'll have to get a cab. And then, I was in a sort of tight bit of manoeuvring the vehicle I was in, the car. And presumably it was my car and I didn't know it. And it seemed a bit tight and restricted, and I thought, this is a struggle. And that woke me up. It was a bit like the bedclothes being too heavy on you, and you've got a heavy coat on that you want to take off and you can't, But it woke me up. And then it dawned on me after a minute or two, well, that was strange. I mean, I thought it was a strange dream. But what was really strange was I was looking for the car and I was in it. We were in it looking for the car. What do you make of that? Why do you want to help someone, Marshall? They're already being helped. You want the car, but you're already in it, you're driving it. And that's what this life is. You might, for instance, be very earnestly looking for God, but he's already in you. You've got him. You may be wondering about getting to heaven, but you already have heaven. It's within you. Oh, it's just that you don't realize it. Yes. And it's your quest to help someone else. But in some sense, you're looking for something you've already got. Wow. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. And I mean, I was almost myself now. I mean, I was wondering if I was too old and back trouble to carry the bag for him, but it was okay. It was all right. So I was a bit cautious, And then when I couldn't find the car, I thought, well, a bit like the sort of concerns one has, is one going to be demented in some way, losing, have I forgotten where I put the car? This is ridiculous. I don't want to, I mean, I am admitting to him I can't remember where I put the car, but I don't want to, I feel embarrassed about this. I can't remember where I put the car. And then, of course, we're looking for it. And not only that, but at some point when we're looking for the car, I'm saying to him, and we are actually driving at this point, I'm saying, the number plate is jon17. A text, of course, to which he says, oh, yes, that's right. To which he says, yes. And he said something to the effect, he didn't say priestly prayer, but he meant it. And I said, but still, we're still looking for the car. And as I say, then I'm in a tight part of the sort of little network of roads where we park near the station, I suppose. Anyway, I wake up. So it even had jon17 in it. I've never had jon17 in a dream before. I've been in cities where I couldn't, that's a dream I've not had for ages now. I used to get it very regularly. I mean, perhaps it was a year ago now, but I used to get it very regularly. I'd be in a city, and then, a few weeks now, I'd be dreaming the same thing again. And it's not a city I know, and I'm on a bus that I don't know where it's going, and I can't see where we are. And nobody seems to be really able to tell me where I am in relation to anything I know. So I can't say even which town I'm in. And it's a strange sort of situation. That's a long time since I've had a dream like that. But I have been in a place I don't know, and on a bus I don't know where it's going. Usually a bus, by the way. Not a train. I mean, I spent most of my life on trains. It's always a bus. I know where I am on the train. Apparently it goes on the track. I know where I got on and where I got off. But buses, that's different. Don't use buses very much. Not really since... that's it. I haven't really used buses since childhood. A little bit in London, but not much, Yeah. So that's a childhood dream of being just a bit lost, isn't it? And perhaps it was spiritually. Let's be Gnostic about this. And to be Gnostic about this present one, this was it to say you felt lost? No, it was to say you're still doing things that are not needed. Really. I mean, you see an opportunity and you think, oh, I'll help the chap. He didn't even really ask. He said, oh, I'll take it back. I'll take it back for you. Can I take it back for you? You did sort of ask, but, he did it. And he said, he's a nice chap. He's an older chap, and I'm not that old. In the dream, I'm just, for argument's sake, let's say 48, shall we? 45. And he's more like a retired minister. Gosh, you're helping God do something that's already done. Well, that's true. I've produced something short of 4,000 published recordings now. That sounds like overkill, to say the least. I don't need to do more. Is he saying, why are you doing it? Well, I know why I'm doing it, Lord. It's a very good way of passing the time, and it seems to put my whole day on track, and I'm incredibly lifted to still be doing it. Well, because you're speaking through me. As such I feel, and I think it's the case. And I trust it's the case, of course. And I think it might be a benefit to others. Well, yes. And perhaps it's just to say to me, you don't need to, though. You're already in the car you're looking for. And I'm with you, but you're not quite realising who I am. You know, I'm a minister and a retired, nice older man, and you want to help, and that's lovely. What an interesting dream, Lord. And you put jon17 in there. I'm definitely looking for my current blue car. You know, Camry. 2012. A sort of blue, but more of a very royal, almost mauvey blue. Yes. There are several cars on the street now these days that do have this particular type of blue. And some of them were Mazdas, I think, not just Toyotas. Sorry to give you that detail. I'm really trying to browse on the scene to see what is this dream really to say to me? Or has it already said what's necessary? Don't know. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Dear one, you're already called. Read jon17. It tells you you've been sent. You already have God in you, in your heart, in your being. You already have the kingdom of heaven. Isn't that just wonderful? You need to enter into reminding yourself, knowing this. You've been looking so long, you're in the habit of still looking even when you've found. Like Marshall, you're so in the habit of producing recordings, you can't imagine a life where you stop producing recordings. This is what I do. Yeah, but why? Oh, I've always done it. You don't need to keep living here, Marshall. You're doing everything to have a long life, but you have life eternal, and the life you're seeking is not a physical one, nor are you seeking it here. Why are you seeking so hard to preserve your life here? There's no need. No, I suppose not, Lord. Well, am I ready to be taken then? We'll see. In the fullness of time, yes. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Love you.